Welcome to Corvette Today, the show that talks about everything Corvette, with your host, Steve Garrett, lifetime member of the National Corvette Museum, president of the Corvette Club of Kansas City, Missouri, and radio disc jockey at the #1 radio station in Kansas City for over 45 years. Here's Steve Garrett.
Thanks for listening and watching Corvette Today, the show that talks about everything Corvette, and the only current podcast dedicated to Corvette. I'm your host, Steve Garrett. I appreciate you tuning in. Corvette Today is brought to you by Wheelcraft. Want to dress up your Corvette with bright chrome or black chrome wheels? Visit wheelcraft.com and learn about their advanced PVD chrome finishing. They can refinish your wheels or offer a wheel exchange for most models, and it comes with a 5-year warranty. Visit wheelcraft.com today or call them at 833-639-4231. You can listen to Corvette Today on all podcast platforms. You can also listen on your smart device. Just say, "Hey Google," or "Alexa, play the podcast called Corvette Today," and you're connected. And be sure to visit the Corvette Today website. It's CorvetteToday.com. You can access everything there, including the Corvette Today merchandise store. You can also join our Corvette Today Facebook group there as well. Also, make sure you sign up for the Corvette Today emails, notifications, and updates at CorvetteToday.ck.page. Be sure to subscribe to our Corvette Today YouTube channel. See all Corvette Today episodes on YouTube as well. And be sure to patronize our flagship sponsors of Corvette Today, MidEngineCorvetteForum.com, the forum that focuses on the new mid-engine C8 Corvette. Meet a lot of fellow Corvette enthusiasts like yourself at MidEngineCorvetteForum.com. Soul Performance Products, developed and manufactured in the United States, the Soul Performance Products exhaust portfolio has been tailored to elevate the experience of the world's most exciting sports cars, including the latest generation of the Corvette. Soul Performance Products at SOULPP.com, the official performance exhaust of Corvette Today. Bokino Motorsports is the best installer of vertical doors for your C8, C7, and C6 Corvette. With over 650 installs to date, Bokino Motorsports will come to you anywhere in the U.S. and Canada. Go to their website to view 3D models of your Corvette with vertical doors and use the promo code CorvetteToday300 for a $300 discount at BokinoMotorsports.com or call 317-919-9662. That's BOKEYNO Motorsports.com. Ciocca Corvettes. If you're a Corvette enthusiast, and I know you are since you're listening and watching Corvette Today, then you need to know about Ciocca Corvette. They're based in Atlantic City, where you can find over 100 new and pre-owned vets on the lot and inbound. Ciocca also ships Corvettes all over the country, custom ordered to your specifications. They're staffed with experienced pros who can answer all your questions. So don't compromise. Visit CioccaCorvette.com. That's CIOCCA Corvette.com and find out more. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. E5 Wheels. E5 Wheels is a passionate and dedicated wheel company that serves only Corvette. They make spun-forged wheels for your C8, C7, and C6 Corvette. With the best fitment in the industry, E5 Wheels ensures your wheels complement the aesthetics and functionality while optimizing the performance of your Corvette. Visit e5wheels.com or call them at 305-964-7429. Let me introduce you to United Restyling, where passion meets precision for your C8 Corvette. They specialize in premium interior and exterior trim products and kits designed to match the color of your Corvette. You'll get perfect fit and effortless installation every time. Check out the full line of Corvette products and kits at UnitedRestyling.com or call 860-718-9955 and use the promo code STEVE10 for a 10% discount on your total purchase. And a shout out to Corvette Forum, welcoming Corvette enthusiasts from around the world. All right, let's do it. It's time to bring you the latest Corvette news and headlines with my pal Keith Cornett from CorvetteBlogger.com. Keith is with me every other week, and we keep you current and up to date on what's happening with America's sports car. Keith, welcome back to the show. Happy holidays, buddy.
Yeah, we are definitely in the holiday season here. We got all kinds of great stuff happening. And of course, the end of the year is kind of a time to reflect and look back at what we've done here. I know that'll be coming up here in the coming weeks. But for now, we made it through Black Friday and Cyber Monday. And so let's just hope we can make it to the holidays in one piece.
It's full speed ahead, buddy.
That's right. That's right.
Well, let's start off like we always do. Let's get a Corvette production update from the Bowling Green Assembly Plant.
Absolutely. Again, thanks, Steve, for having me. So the plant did close for Thursday and Friday of Thanksgiving break, and then it reopened last Monday. We are looking at about 12,287 Corvettes produced for the 2026 model year, and that figure is broken down by model with 7,500 Stingrays, 3,483 Z06s, 557 E-Rays, and 733 ZR1s. No real bumps that we've seen along this way here, just things are going very steady. We have learned that the Corvette assembly plant will be closing for an extended Christmas and New Year's break. The plant will be closed on Monday, December 15th, and then we'll reopen for operations on Monday, January 12th. So that's 4 weeks off for our workers at the plant, which they deserve. We actually don't mind seeing these extended closures, especially in the wintertime, because it does help keep these dealer inventories from stacking up, especially during the winter when traditional Corvette sales are slow. Some good stuff happening there at the plant. No problems that we foresee, and all speed ahead.
Good for them. 4 weeks off is a good thing. They deserve it. Also, we saw that GM is offering some loyalty rebates on Corvettes and Camaros, $4,000 off, right?
Yeah, this is big news, Steve. Chevrolet is offering a $4,000 loyalty cash for those buying new in-stock 2025 Corvette Stingrays, E-Rays, or Z06s. Now, this is a loyalty bonus, so you must currently own either a 2011 newer Corvette or Camaro. You don't have to offer it as a trade-in. You just have to show your title or registration to qualify. So this loyalty cash is only good through January 2nd, 2026, so you don't want to delay on it. When the announcement first came out, we hit the Chevrolet Live Inventory Tracker and found that there was 1,540 Corvettes from 2025 still available at Chevy dealers. That can be broken down further by model: 159 Stingrays, 421 E-Rays, and 960 Z06s. Again, this is a great offer. That cash back comes on top of any discount. So basically, on a 2025 Z06 or an E-Ray, you're covering that steep loss from depreciation from anybody that's going to order a 2026 that will experience that. So get the Z06 you want, get the E-Ray you want, and drive it this winter. This is a great opportunity to save $4,000 or put that money towards your purchase price. These offers haven't come around. I think we've had 3 different rebates or incentive programs, and this is by far the biggest one so far. So definitely take advantage of it.
This is where we insert Merry Christmas to me, isn't it?
And a Happy New Year, Steve.
Absolutely. Buddy, speaking of discounts, we also have a gas guzzler price slash on certain 2026 Z06s.
Yeah, so this was an interesting development, Steve, and something we actually didn't know had happened until after the new 2026 owner started piping up in the forums and on Facebook. We dug into it a little further and found that all 2025 Corvette Z06s were being charged that $3,000 gas guzzler tax, but for 2026, it had reverted back to that same 2-tier structure that was in place for the 2023s and 2024s. Buyers of the base car without aero were being charged $2,600 for the gas guzzler tax, while Z06s with the full carbon fiber aero were being charged $3,000. So we reached out to our friends at Chevrolet for an explanation, and according to them, you can thank all those buyers in 2025 who opted for the coupe over the convertible for those tax savings in 2026. One of the factors in determining the Z06's fuel economy ratings is the mix of coupes versus convertible body styles, of which the convertible is the heavier model, and because buyers in 2024 preferred the heavier Z06 convertible over the coupe models, the 2025 gas guzzler tax became $3,000 across the board. So now that coupes are taking over again, it's going back to that 2-tier system with the $2,600 for the base aero cars and then the $3,000 for the full aero cars. Again, yeah, you pick one of those base cars, it's a $400 savings over what we were seeing in 2025. So every little bit helps, Steve.
Man, that's amazing, Keith. I didn't realize it was so difficult and structured, I guess you could say.
Convoluted is what it is. Now, I did reach out, and in this same conversation, I said, hey, you got any updates on the fuel economy ratings for the ZR1X, which is something we're still waiting for. And we are told that it is happening soon. So Good news there. And then something else, Steve. This week, I believe, is an allocations week.
Okay.
We're going to be looking to see if any ZR1X allocations come or if we're going to be bumped to January. My feeling is January, but it's Christmas. Anything can happen.
Yeah, I'll keep my fingers crossed on that one. I'd love to get into a ZR1X. Also, the new Chevrolet holiday commercial is out. I look forward to this every year. It's fantastic. And Keith, I cry every time I watch the thing.
I do too. During the week of Thanksgiving, Chevrolet continues its tradition of releasing that long-form holiday card to America video. It's always family traditions and, of course, the family's trusty old Chevrolet. This year, it was a 2-tone 1978 Chevrolet Suburban that was the featured classic car. This holiday card for America in 2025 tells the story of empty nesters, a couple traveling to the annual family get-together. As the journey gets away in that Chevy Suburban, the mother in the passenger seat, she's kind of reliving those special moments when the back bench seat was filled with the 2 kids and the family dog. We see them different stages of their ages growing up. Eventually, the Suburban reaches its destination where a new generation of families awaiting the arrival of mom and dad. And like you said, Steve, I tear up every time as well. This commercial, actually a 60-second version of the commercial, appeared during the Fox Sports NFL game on Thanksgiving. I bet you'll see more of that as we progress into the holiday season. There is a full 3-minute version on Chevrolet's YouTube channel. Of course, you can see it on CorvetteBlogger.
Yeah, it's awesome. Go check it out. Go to CorvetteBlogger or YouTube and look up Chevrolet and check out that holiday video. Our last news story, Keith, the 2026 model year had some interesting changes for exterior color rankings, didn't they?
Yeah, this is really cool. We're 4 months into the 2026 model year, so we hit c8tracker.com to kind of get a look at the ranking of exterior colors for the 2026 model year, and it was kind of a surprise because generally those first top 4 colors have traditionally been black, white, torch red, and red mist. Mm-hmm. But right now we are seeing a different order there at the top. We are seeing the 2 new colors for 2026 running 3rd and 4th ahead of the 2 reds, which again is very surprising. Currently, Blade Silver is running at 12.59% of production, while Roswell Green comes in at 10.95%. We do have some numbers here for you. Black, 1,873, that's number 1. Arctic White, 1,308. Blade Silver, 1,263. Roswell Green, 1,099. Red Mist, 1,067. And Torch Red, 1,026. So there's your top 6 there. And then it really kind of drops off after that. Rapid Blue comes in at just 653. Sebring Orange, 529. Competition Yellow, 441, and then my beloved Hysteria Purple, 373, coming up in the rear. While these 2 new colors are doing well now, I do believe that we'll actually see those 2 reds eventually surpass Roswell Green and Blade Silver again to take their traditional rankings back. But it's cool to see that 2 new colors are really doing well as opposed to being 6th and 7th or 7th and 8th. To be 3rd and 4th right now explains why we are actually seeing a lot of Roswell Greens out there on the Chevrolet Live Inventory Tracker. I just saw photos of a new ZR1 and Blade Silver being delivered. It was beautiful. It's good to see what those rankings are.
Yeah, I expected Blade Silver to do well, but Roswell Green, look at you. You go.
Exactly. Again, pent-up demand for something really cool, and that's Roswell Green. People have really come around to it since it was first shown off. And the Blade Silver, before we had 3 or 4 different colors within that gray color scale. Hypersonic, we had ceramic, we had the Seawolf, but all those different ones are gone just for the Blade Silver now, and so it's getting all the attention.
That's amazing. Well, buddy, let's take our first break. When we come back, it's Corvette Racing and Corvette Rumors on deck next, right here on Corvette Today.
Wheelcraft's PVD chrome finish in bright chrome or black chrome is the buzz of the Corvette community. But now, Wheelcraft is proud to announce they can now do custom finishes for your OEM wheels, including the bronze wheel color option. And you still get the Wheelcraft 5-year warranty on all wheels. Wheelcraft offers factory wheel exchanges for C4 through C8 Corvettes, or they can apply the PVD chrome finish to your current wheels. Buying a new Corvette? Wheelcraft will work with your Chevrolet dealership to get your PVD chrome wheels there on time. You can drive away with your new wheels already installed. Doing an R8C delivery at the National Corvette Museum? Wheelcraft has partnered with the NCM Motorsports Park to do wheel exchanges once your R8C delivery is completed. You'll drive home from the NCM with your new Wheelcraft wheels. Plus, you still get free lifetime access to the Wheelcraft pit crew. So visit wheelcraft.com or call them at 833-639-4231. Arrive in style with Wheelcraft.
The National Corvette Restorer Society is a proud sponsor of Corvette Today. Are you already an NCRS member? If not, you should consider joining, and here's why. The NCRS means community. We're a community of individuals who love the Corvette hobby and enjoy the fellowship that NCRS provides. We have NCRS chapters throughout the U.S. and Canada where members can meet monthly and share in the enjoyment of the Corvette with like-minded people. NCRS means excellence. NCRS trains some of the best and most educated judges and informed owners in the car collector world. NCRS means inclusion. Owners of both classic and new Corvettes are welcome. We offer flight and concourse judging for 53 through 07 model years and sportsman awards for Corvettes ranging from 53 through 2025. NCRS means leadership. With over 10,000 members, NCRS researches, writes, publishes, and distributes tech manuals and judging guides for the 53 through 07 Corvettes. No other Corvette organization does this, and they're available available for purchase. Members also receive the bi-monthly and award-winning Restore magazine and Driveline magazine throughout the year. We also host an extensive technical discussion board at ncrs.org. Finally, NCRS means value. Many of our prestigious awards can and often do increase the value of the cars that achieve our awards. Whether you own a 53 Corvette or the latest 25 model, the NCRS has a place for you. Check us out at ncrs.org.
Hi, I'm Mark Falter, host of the Retirement Income Hour podcast and Corvette enthusiast. I know when I bought my Z06, I was thinking two things. These cars are fabulous, and wow, are they expensive. Owning a Corvette isn't just about driving fast, it's about living life in the fast lane. But are your finances keeping up? On my podcast, I make wealth management as smooth as your Corvette on the open road. Whether it's planning your retirement, building your investments, or how to get enough income from your retirement to pay for your Corvette vision, I got you covered. Search the Retirement Income Hour podcast wherever you get your podcasts, and let's shift your finances into overdrive. I'll see you on the open road financially and literally.
Investment advisory services offered through Mid-American Wealth Advisory Group, an SEC-registered investment advisory firm.
I'm Harlan Charles, and you're listening and watching Corvette Today with Steve Garrett.
Thanks for checking out Corvette Today on podcast and YouTube. It's the only current podcast dedicated to Corvette. Corvette Today is brought to you by Wheelcraft. Wheelcraft carries all the latest factory wheel designs for the C8 Stingray, Z06, and E-Ray, plus popular wheel designs from previous generations. Along with bright chrome and black chrome, Wheelcraft now offers bronze and custom colors at half the cost of OEM. So visit wheelcraft.com today or just give them a call, 833-639-4231. I'm your host, Steve Garrett. With me is my buddy Keith Cornett from CorvetteBlogger. Every other week, we keep you current and up to date on what's happening in the Corvette community. In segment number 2, we always cover Corvette racing and Corvette rumors. We got one racing story, 2 rumor stories. Keith, this is really cool. Ron Fellows set a production car record at the Canadien Tire Motorsports Park there in Canada with a new ZR1.
Well, you know, he is one of the co-owners of the Canadien Tire Motorsports Park. When it does come to driving the new ZR1 on the track, he is the man for the job.
Yeah.
And with track records at 5 iconic courses across the USA, plus the feather in the cap for being the fastest gas-powered American car at the Nürburgring, it's time to take these lap records into Canada, I think. Video from Chevrolet Canada shows the Corvette engineering team coming out to support the effort. And even Michelin was involved. We saw Dr. Jeff Anderson on the job once again.
Nice.
Moving tires around as he does. The previous production car lap record at CTMP was set a couple years ago by Ron with a C8 Z06. But with the ZR1, he improved on that time by 3.9 seconds for a lap record of 1 minute, 18.22 seconds around that track. Watch the video for yourself. See just how wicked fast the ZR1 is on a high-speed track like CTMP. They did a nice job. The first half of the video shows the setup and then the celebration afterwards. And then the second half of the video is the PTR video, the performance recording from the car itself. So you can see the full lap there. Definitely check it out. It's wicked fast, and it was a lot of fun to see. Another sticker on the side of the car with an official lap record.
That's awesome. And Ron Fellows is the man. That's for sure, Keith.
Yes, he is.
Speaking of Ron Fellows, Spring Mountain got their first ZR1s for the school.
Yeah, just before Thanksgiving, our friends at the Ron Fellows Performance Driving School got some exciting news they shared as they got their first deliveries of the new ZR1s for use at the track. We counted at least 5 ZR1s in the photos, and personnel won't have time to get them set up, but they got to put about 1,500 miles on them first so they're fully broken in. Of course, all ZR1 owners can attend the Corvette Owner School at no charge, so it's something really definitely to take advantage of. They also mentioned that the ZR1 Corvette Owners Program will be introduced sometime in 2026. My feeling is probably March, April, May, sometime around then, but it could be a little bit sooner depending on when they get those cars broken in and if they got the courses set up and ready to go. Kind of excited to see what course they do go on. I bet it's that really high-speed course they've been using for the Z06s down at the very end of the track there, but it'll be great no matter what course that thing is on.
It will be, and you know what? Pricing for the ZR1, owners get it for free. Free is a great price, that's for sure.
It is, yep. Yeah. You just pay for your travel and expenses to get out there. The stay at one of the condos is just going to be fantastic and on the house, so take advantage of it.
Definitely take advantage of it. Our final rumor story, Keith, it looks like Chevrolet maybe kind of tipped its hat to the Corvette future at the LA Auto Show, didn't they?
Yeah, this is really cool. Our friend Dave was our roving reporter out there. Chevrolet doesn't do SEMA anymore. And so this LA Auto Show has really developed into a big thing for them. Of course, the California market, the huge, what Dave's telling us was the presentation that they did with the Corvettes was really out of the park. We had the ZR1 there. We had the ZR1X there. They were showing off the new Corvette CX concept as well. So kind of giving a glimpse of what the future might look like. And then, of course, we have a great write-up by Dave, and his photos are fantastic. So if you weren't able to make it to the LA Auto Show, definitely check out Chevrolet put on a great display of Corvettes.
That's awesome. Well, buddy, let's take our final break. When we come back, it's the fun side of Corvette that's on deck next here on Corvette Today.
Are you ready for a better insurance policy without the Corvette tax? With agreed value protection, the value of your collector vehicle will never change. Plus, you'll save money. Get a quick quote at ncminsurance.com.
Hey, Corvette lovers, this is Brian Sarr from IntelliSense Family Office. You've formerly known us as True Wealth and Company. First off, a huge congratulations to Steve Garrett on celebrating 6 amazing years of Corvette Today. We've been proud sponsors every mile of the way. You know the thrill and drive and the pride of ownership, but here's the big question. Do you have the same confidence in managing your wealth? At IntelliSense Family Office, we specialize in helping high net worth individuals like you protect, grow, and enjoy their wealth. Whether you're a successful entrepreneur, a professional athlete, or someone who's worked hard to achieve your financial goals, we've got you covered with personalized expert advice. We understand the unique challenges you face and the dreams you have for the future. From advanced tax planning to succession planning, we provide comprehensive services tailored to your needs. Our goal? To give you peace of mind so you can focus on what you love. Ready to take your financial management to the next level? Visit IntelliSense.com or reach out to us today at 913-653-8783. Let's drive your financial success together. I'm Brian Sarf, and I look forward to helping you live the dream. Save the wave and see you on the road. Investment advisory services offered through IntelliSense Investment Solutions Incorporated, an SEC registered investment advisor.
When you want to buy a Corvette, or any Chevrolet for that matter, get yours from Hendrick Chevrolet Shawnee Mission, located in Kansas City. Hendrick Chevrolet is the largest Corvette dealership and showroom in the Midwest. With a knowledgeable sales staff and Corvette sales specialists on hand, they'll help you build the Corvette of your dreams, and they ship nationwide. With Corvette certified master mechanics on site and a huge parts department with over 24,000 parts and $2 million in inventory, Hendrick Chevrolet is well equipped to take care of your every need. From sales to service to collision repair, Hendrick Chevrolet has you covered. Visit ChevyUSA.com or call 913-384-1550.
Rev up your ride with the ultimate upgrade. The Radiator Grill Store is your go-to destination for top-notch C8 Corvette Stingray, Z06, and E-Ray accessories. Elevate your style with custom-painted engine bay covers, sleek front splitters, and side skirts that scream sophistication. Keep your C8 protected with premium Radiator Grill screens. Stand out from the crowd at car shows and beyond. Use code CT10 for an exclusive 10% discount off your total purchase at RadiatorGrillStore.com. Don't miss out on turning heads. Upgrade your Corvette today.
Hi, this is Kirk Benyon, and you're listening and watching Corvette Today with Steve Garrett.
Hey, thanks for listening and watching Corvette Today, the show that talks about everything Corvette. Corvette Today is brought to you by Wheelcraft. Wheelcraft carries all the latest factory wheel designs for the C8 Stingray, Z06, and E-Ray, plus popular wheel designs from previous generations. Now, along with bright chrome and black chrome, Wheelcraft now offers bronze and custom colors at half the cost of OEM. So visit wheelcraft.com today or just give them a call, 833-639-4231. I'm your host, Steve Garrett. With me is Keith Cornett from CorvetteBlogger. Just remember, if you want a deeper dive into any of the stories that Keith and I cover, you can always go to CorvetteBlogger.com. In this final segment, we cover the fun side of Corvette. Keith, this is awesome. Our buddy Peter Brock has a reveal of his reimagined 63 split window, and that was done at McCacken. Plus, he's going to sell it at Mecum Kissimmee.
Back at SEMA last year where he revealed the car, and there was talk about they were doing a line of these. So this is actually a different car. This one was done in Ferrari blue, very striking, awesome wheels on it. And what's unique about these cars is that, obviously as the designer of the split window back in the day, but he went back and he's fixed some of the things that were wrong with that car. He did larger rear windows. He put actual functional vents on the car.
Yep.
And then headlights are hidden underneath the front grille and all these little tasteful upgrades and treats like that. This car will be offered for sale at Kissimmee by Mecum in January. January. It's just great to see this legendary auto designer getting a second swing at this car and be able to make it what he always wanted it to be. A really cool story here. Great to see this car in Ferrari blue is striking. Definitely check it out.
Yeah, if you want to watch that go across the block, watch on Friday, January 16th. You'll see that car across the block. Also, Keith, SavageGeese did a kickoff on a build series that they're doing, and they used an upgraded C8 Stingray. It was a great video again.
Yeah, so they started off with the stock Z51, and then the idea is to put some mods on it to see how they can improve performance and what that improvement will look like on the track. They did some go-fast parts, they did some new brakes, some other things that tightened up the performance of the car, and I think they shaved like 2.5 seconds off the stock time of the Z51, and that's just part one, so they are working on some additional stuff. And the good thing is that they're going to apply the same kind of concept to the E-Ray and the Z06, so it'll be interesting to see what they come up with those two cars as well. The thing with these Stingrays today is they are the performance bargain. I was looking on Auto Trader, one of the used car sites. You can get 2 LT cars now for 57, 59, 62. Mm-hmm. A lot of them have the arrow on them. Some of them are PPF or ceramic coated. And so a lot of that stuff's already done for you. And think about it. Owners baby these cars for their first 3, 4, 5 years of life. And now you can be the recipient of that. So great cars out there. And then SavageGeese obviously is going to tell us how to make it go faster. So pretty cool build series here. And I'm anxious to see what they do with the other models in the lineup.
Yeah, that'll be interesting to see for sure. I'm anxious to see what else they come up with. Also, we knew this was coming, buddy.
Yep.
New ZR1s are being flipped. And this one we saw for $290,000. Yikes.
So much for GM's anti-flipping program, which we've always said. It's just demand for the new King of the Hill. It just still has people spending over MSRP. Not as much, back in September, that high price on Bring a Trailer was $360,000. Now in December or late November, it's $290,000. We actually just had another one sell Friday, I think for $285,000. People are still weighing it. So as long as people are putting these cars out there and they're hard to get, people are putting money on auction cars and see if they can get them.
Yeah, definitely. This is kind of cool. Abu Dhabi Police, they're using an E-Ray as an official vehicle. That's kind of a cool deal.
Yeah, we found this on Reddit. 2 photos of a Corvette E-Ray. They were wearing the Abu Dhabi police graphics on the door and the hood. It was a white car with the blue stickers on the hood and the door. It is the Swiss Army knife of Corvettes, so we do understand why they're turning it into an emergency vehicle, but we'd like to see some lights on it or something, so do that. But the picture in the background actually looked like a policeman standing in the background guard over the car. Something's going on in Abu Dhabi with the E-Ray, and we're going to find out what it is, Steve.
That's right. Let them try and drive that in the snow, right? Also, we do have some good news for everybody listening and watching. Corvette Day with Keith and I is coming back to Mecum Kissimmee.
Yeah, we reached out to our friends at Mecum. They said, we don't think we're going to do it this year. We're like, whoa. So we talked to them. We said, we'll host it. Steve and I have been doing this for 3 or 4 years. We'll show up and we'll take it around. So here's what we're doing. Friday, January 9th, it's our Corvette Day at Mecum Kissimmee. This is the very first Friday of the show, not the very busy end of the show. We're going to all meet at that 10 a.m. spot right in front of the main building there. There's a seal on the ground. We're going to meet with a couple Corvette clubs. We got some other people, some other special guests coming. And then Steve and I, we're just going to walk around and check out some of the significant Corvettes offered at the sale. Hopefully we'll be able to talk to some sellers to hear more about their cars. It's just a great way to spend a few hours together. We probably will be together maybe 2.5 hours or so before we break up for lunch, and then attendees can go do what they want to do. Good news is you can get discounted tickets right now. They're 25% off before the show starts. So get them now, and we'll see you on Friday, January 9th.
Yeah, we'll also take a walk over to see Peter Brock's reimagined 63 split window. That'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, we'll check out. There'll be some good cars there. Hopefully we'll see Guy Larson again from Bloomington Gold.
Yep.
Terry from Pro Team, see what he's got coming this year. So there's always some really cool cars, some significant cars, and those legendary cars that you only see online in the magazines will be there. Definitely some great cars to check out in person, even if we're just window shopping.
Come and join us. That'll be a lot of fun. And Keith, before we go, I want to give a shout out to my dear friends, John and Heather Price. After nearly 10 years, John and Heather are going to be stepping down as the leaders of the Eastern Ontario Corvette Club in Canada. Their accomplishments with the EOCC have been absolutely huge. They've done Kingston Invasions. They've organized and put those on. They've done Can-Am events. They put those together, and the most recent one was this summer. I was honored to be one of the guest speakers there. Harlan Charles, Kirk Benyon, and I were all special guests, and we did a presentation in front of everybody. And they had 9 Corvette clubs there. It was fantastic. terrific. Their efforts have not gone unrecognized either. The executives at GM Canada have taken notice of John and Heather's efforts, and they've attended events for the Eastern Ontario Corvette Club. Their leadership, events, and dedication to Corvette are second to none. John and Heather Price are the best of the best. I'm proud to call them friends and family, and I look forward to seeing John and Heather at future Corvettes events like the NCM Michelin Bash, Corvettes at Carlisle. So again, congratulations and many thanks to my friends, John and Heather Price.
Nicely done, Steve. And again, we know John and Heather ourselves. We see them at Carlisle almost every year. Good people, great Corvette fans, and hope to see more of them in the future.
Absolutely. Well, buddy, thanks for being back on Corvette Today. We'll talk to you in 2 weeks, and I think that's going to be the week of Christmas, isn't it?
I think we're closing in on it, that's for sure. If we see you out on the roads, keep waving. We love this car, and we appreciate your support. Again, thank you all.
Thanks again for listening and watching Corvette Today. And be sure to tell your family, friends, and other Corvette enthusiasts about the Corvette Today show. And thanks to our sponsors, Wheelcraft. Want to dress up your Corvette with bright chrome or black chrome wheels? Visit wheelcraft.com to learn about their advanced PVD chrome finishing. They can refinish your wheels or offer a wheel exchange for most models, and it comes with a 5-year warranty. Visit wheelcraft.com today or call 833-639-4231. Soul Performance Products at SOULPP.com, the official performance exhaust of Corvette Today. Ciocca Corvette at CIOCCA-Corvette.com. E5 Wheels at E5Wheels.com. IntelliSense at IntelliSense.com. Also, Aerolarri Wheels. Get $100 off your purchase with the promo code CT111 at Aerolarri.com. Mark Falter with the Retirement Income Hour podcast. And Hendrick Chevrolet in Kansas City at ChevyUSA.com.
Thanks for checking out Corvette Today on podcast and YouTube. If you'd like to contact Steve with ideas for Corvette Today, you can email him at stevegarrettdj@gmail.com. Garrett has 2 R's and 2 T's. That's stevegarrettdj@gmail.com. Also, sign up for email notifications at corvettetoday.ck.page. Follow Steve and the show on social media on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Threads at Steve Garrett DJ. Thanks again for listening and watching Corvette Today.